This is going live. It's going live. You're live. Hey, everybody. Can you all hear me? I'm listening by reading you. Hi, Esther and Noah, Ella, Lindsay, Jaden, Eli. Can you guys hear me? Test, test. If you can hear me, say something. Type to me. Yes, and yes, you can see me and you can hear me. Super. Okay. Well, welcome. We did it. This is great. So again, making history with CCS fourth grade. Here we are again, and I hope you were able to access all of the videos and that sort of thing. This has been really fun to navigate and a little bit crazy. I want to talk to you real fast about Spelling City. I know some of you haven't been able to log on, and we're working on that. I've got Mrs. Sackstetter working full time to figure that out. So if you aren't able to get on Spelling City today, don't sweat it. Just have mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, whoever is helping you, give you the words, and you can write them on your whiteboard once or twice. And if you miss any, write them 5 times in your journal. Okay? Got that? Okay. That's Spelling City. As to your math and your English, I'm sure there are probably questions, and maybe you already asked mom and dad, but feel free to write them right here. So if you have a math question, just type math number 15 or whatever it is you're stuck on. If you have an English question, write English number 5 or whatever it is you're stuck on, and I'll write it on the board and we'll work through them together. Audrey says, still nothing playing for us. So if everybody's able to see and hear me, then I need you to probably check your audio settings and your video settings. So make sure that you're able to get all of that on your end. Noah says he's stuck on problem 1 in math. Thank you, Noah. So I'm going to start with problem 1 and I'll go down. Jaden's got 2 and 3. Okay, so we'll start at number 1. If you've got your math books, you can grab them. Grab your math papers. Yes, I know we're doing them on lined papers, and that's totally fine. I wanted to save paper. So number 1 says, Robin divided his 53 merry men into groups of 6. The very second word in that gives it away. Robin what? He divided. So Robin divided means I'm going to divide 53 men into groups of 6. So that means he's going to put 6 people, 6 of his merry men, in one group. Okay? So that's one group with 6 people, but we have to figure out how many of those groups he's going to make. So we're going to divide. Can 6 go into 5? No. Can 6 go into 53? Yes. How many times? It can go 8 times. 8 times 6 is 48. And when I subtract, borrow, oops. When I borrow, my remainder is 5. That means that he's got 1 group of 6, 2 groups of 6, 3 groups of 6, 4 groups of 6, 5 groups of 6, 6 groups of 6, 7 groups of 6, 8 groups of 6. So there's 6 merry men in each of those. And then how many does he have left over? Our remainder says he has 5 left over. So now look at question A. It says, how many groups of 6 could he make? He can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of 6. And then part B says, how many merry men were left over? He had 5. That's his remainder that he had left over. So if the remaining men, this is part C now, if the remaining merry men formed a group of their own, right here, how many groups were there in all? Well, we already had 8. 1 more would be 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay? Hope that helps you, Noah. I'm going on down here. I'm going to leave this on the board for a minute so you can use it. Make sure that you copy this down on your paper so it's not just Mrs. F telling you you've actually worked it. Okay? So this is number 1, and I know my board's small. We're going to go on to number 2, so I'll leave that for a minute in case you also are stuck. He died in 1865. How long did he live? So let's think a minute. let's use Jaden for an example. Can I pick on you, Jaden? Please say yes. So Jaden is 10 years old, and it is 2020. To find out when Jaden was born, would I add or subtract? Years old, or 56 years is how long he lived. Hope that helps you, Jaden. We're going to go on to, I'm going to erase number 1 now. We're going to go on to number